What is going on, guys? It is Halftime Productions. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I hope you're all having a great day. We are now into the conference finals in the NBA playoffs. Last night, the Thunder just beat the Nuggets in a Game 7 to advance on, and the Celtics fell to the Knicks in Game 6. However, guys, it's been such a fun NBA playoffs this year. I mean, I can't remember an NBA playoffs being this exciting and this unpredictable. And as the conference finals are here, we are on NBA 2K25, and we're going to simulate game by game the West and East finals to see who 2K predicts will make it to the NBA finals in this 2025 postseason. As we got the 1 seed Thunder versus the 6 seed Timberwolves in the West, and in the East, a rematch of last year's second round matchup, the 3 seed Knicks, 4 seed Pacers. This is going to be so fun. It's crazy to think that one of these 4 guys is going to get a championship. It will be their first. The Celtics, my favorite team, knocked out. And not gonna lie, I was really impressed by Mitchell Robinson off the bench for the Knicks. He had such a great series. And with these 2 series now, 4 teams left, they're gonna be really fun and entertaining. So without further ado, guys, we are in NBA 2K25, simulating the conference finals to see who wins. So fellas, without further ado, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack, get your predictions in as we head to game 1 of the series. Here we go. Fellas, we begin game 1 in OKC. It looks like the Thunder are a little bit exhausted after that 7-game series in Minnesota, who is well rested after a 5-game series win over the Warriors. They will come out and win game 1 on the road. What a start for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo, big game off the bench, 20 points. And as we look at the stats for this game, Jalen Williams, 21 points in the loss. Shai Alexander, what a bad game, 5 for 26. He had 20 points, but just a really bad game shooting-wise. Probably why they lost game 1, even though it was a 7-point difference, but Anthony Edwards, 31 points, DiVincenzo, the spark plug off the bench, and the Timberwolves take a 1-0 lead. And as we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, a rematch of last year's second round matchup, this game 1's close, and Siakam makes it even closer as he ties it up at 105, under a minute to go at the Garden, and these fans are going crazy. The first time the Knicks have been in the Conference Finals in over 25 years. Brunson can't shake the defenders. Indiana with some good defense right there. Ignore that graphic at the bottom, that is definitely not real. As Siakam, oh man, he is turning up for the Pacers in the clutch. He has a championship, remember, so the experience for this Pacers team, they were there last year. They're going to be tough to close out. As here is Brunson, blocked. Turner gets a piece. How about this Pacers team? Indiana leads by 2, 28 seconds, as now they go in the post back to Siakam, who's having his way with this Knicks team. Takes the fadeaway in the post, and it's no good. New York with some life, 20 seconds. They need a basket. Bridges, gonna get it up. Look at the defense from the Pacers. Game on the line here. It's Brunson. He just got blocked last possession, but this time he knocks it down and in with 9.8. And the clutch play of the year comes up clutch. Timeout Pacers. They have a chance to win game 1 on the road. Shot clock is off. 107, 107. Inbound to Halliburton. He's been so big time in these playoffs. They go to Siakam though with 4 seconds. Fade away. It's money. Pascal Siakam, the game of his career, and with 2.7, Knicks down by 2. Brunson to win it. No, and the Pacers knock off the Knicks in New York as they steal game 1 on the road. How about these game 1s? It is the road teams getting victories as the Knicks, this is just a heartbreaking loss. They fall by 2. Karl Towns had 32 points in the victory, but it just wasn't enough. Jalen Brunson, 7 for 22. So how about the star point guards? Alexander and Brunson struggling in game 1s, and Halliburton, 31 points, but it was Siakam who had like 6 points in the clutch in the game winner. And now the Knicks, I mean, they gotta win game 2. So let's get to the game 2s of these conference finals. We got a close one in OKC. The Thunder cannot afford to go down 2-0 and going back to Minnesota. They're down by 1, but it's Alexander who gets past Gobert and scores, and the Thunder take the lead. 54 seconds. These fans are crazy. Probably, honestly, the most loyal and passionate fan base. Okay, maybe not the most loyal, but the most passionate fan base in sports. As Anthony Edwards, oh my goodness, on the rack attack. Make it 25 on the night for him, and the Wolves up by 1. How will the Thunder respond? Here is SGA pushing off Conley and blocked by Gobert. Fight for the ball, it's Gordon Edwards, and they're going to call it jump ball. Gobert with some stellar defense, but Shai Alexander got offered a push on Conley. They didn't call it right there as the jump ball goes to the Thunder. Shot clock down to 12 seconds. Another push by Alexander, and he scores again. These refs are letting Alexander get away with his push-off, and now Thunder lead by 1, 30 seconds to go in game 2. So how will the Timberwolves respond? It's been Anthony Edwards who they're going to. He's driving. Edwards puts it up and in. How about Anthony Edwards coming up big for this team right now? 23 seconds, still a 1-point game. It is starting to get nervous time for these fans in OKC. They don't want to go down 2-0. Here's Alexander. They call a foul. Oh man, if you're a Timberwolves fan, this is hard to watch. I mean, SGA's getting away with push-offs, and then he gets 2 free throws now to give him the lead with 15 seconds. Both teams out of timeouts. Alexander, known for making free throws, gets the first one, and now this one to give them the lead. This is going to be a pressure one. How crazy would it be though if the Timberwolves went up 2-0 on the 1 seed, and as SGA knocks on the second, Thunder lead. This is it for the Timberwolves. 14 seconds. You know it's going to be Anthony Edwards unless he gets double teamed and has to pass it. Dort will defend. Down to 7 seconds. Edwards working his magic between the legs. Step back. Going to his left hand. Edwards gets a decent look, but he missed it. Edwards misses the bunny, and the Thunder hold off in game 2 to tie up this series. Man, it was right there for Ant as the Timberwolves fall. Look at the box score. Jalen Williams, 41 points. I mean, are you kidding me? And Alexander, who struggled in game 1, really didn't have big game 2, but I'm so surprised that Williams put up 41. And what? Julius Randle at 49? What is going on in this second game? Randle 49 is insane, but the Timberwolves lose. And as we head to the Garden, a big bounce back win for the Knicks. They needed this one, 123 to 110. They defeat the Pacers here, and now we got both series tied up by 1 apiece. And for the Pacers, I mean, they got to defend home court as they already got a good game over the Knicks in that game 1, so they're going to be having momentum or feeling good as they go back home. And as we see, Jalen Brunson, 28 points. He had a good second game. Bridges, 24. That was big for them. Karl Towns, 18 and 10. And how about Mitchell Robinson, 17 points. I mean, Mitchell Robinson has been so big for the Knicks in these playoffs. I mean, it's actually crazy. And as we look at the Pacers, Halliburton's 28 just wasn't enough. So let's get to the game 3s, fellas. Heading to Minnesota for Game 3, it is tied at 104, make it 106-104, SGA puts the Thunder up by 2, 54 seconds, and man, the Timberwolves fans, they are loud. They are also one of the most passionate fan bases in the NBA, as Edwards splits past Dort and gets the jumper to fall, tied back at 106. How about this series? Already really close games in the first 3, and now here's SGA driving past Conley, blocked! What a rejection! Oh man, here come the Timberwolves. Fans are on their feet. It's Conley. Conley has to give it back out to Gobert. Now it's Edwards driving on Dort, and that's blocked. Get the offensive rebound. Randle, 3-point start. They don't call a foul. He missed it. Chaotic scenes in Minnesota for Game 3, and the Timberwolves have to defend as SGA has it with a chance to give OKC the lead and to win Game 3. Here we go. 6 seconds. SGA gets to the rim, but is fouled and will shoot free throws. And this is identical to what happened in the last game. SGA won it off free throws, and these Timberwolves fans, they can't believe it happened again. SGA at the line with 5.3 and a chance to give the Thunder a series win. Right now we got the first one. Second one is good. Timberwolves no timeouts, down by 2. They need something. Here's Edwards with 3 seconds. Edwards at the logo and for the win. It's off. A heartbreaking loss once again for Minnesota, where they're inches away from getting victory, but it is OKC who holds off and now lead 2-1 in the series. Just a heartbreaking loss for Minnesota. Edwards had 34 points. Randle goes from 49 to 16. Anthony Edwards, I mean, he had a great game, just fell up short, just like last game where they were down by 2. And free throws from SGA gave them the win. Gobert's got to pitch in some more points as Alexander, 43. OKC's rolling. They won 2 in a row, but it was 18 free throws. That was the big difference. And as we go to Indiana, the Knicks will win Game 3 as they'll take a 2-1 series lead. And the Knicks and Thunder have had an identical series, losing Game 1 at home and then winning the next two as the Knicks 126-105, a 21-point victory. So Indiana now faces a must-win where they don't want to go down 3-1 back to New York as they will fall in this Game 3. Box score, Halliburton 19 points. Wasn't a dominant game from him. And the Pacers, nobody over 20. That's pretty interesting. As for Brunson, 36, Bridges 30. They have been playing good in the last two games. And Anunoby with 21, Towns 17 and 9. But now, fellas, let's get to Game 4 of these conference finals. And in a must-win for Minnesota, they will not win. OKC 3 wins in a row and 2 on the road. And for the Timberwolves, they will face elimination going back to Oklahoma City. But, man, they needed this one. However, the Thunder just looking so good. 119-88, big-time victory. Thunder up 3-1. Another 40-point game for SGA. He is starting to really click in this Western Conference Finals. 46, 3-3, 6 steals, though. That's pretty impressive. As, man, Naz Reid being the leading scorer is definitely going to be a problem. Anthony Edwards only 15 as they face a 3-1 deficit. We got a 2-point game in Indiana. The Pacers up by 2, 38 seconds. Here are the Knicks. They need to win this right now to go 3-1. Brunson missed it, and the Pacers to rebound 30 seconds. If you're Indiana, you can take this all the way down. Here is Siakam. Now in the corner, Halliburton has the big defender on him. Goes right at Towns. Misses it, but gets his own rebound. Now they get the offensive rebound and send it out. It is an Nembhard with the ball. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. Nembhard driving on Hart, gets into the rim, but he missed it. Knicks have it with 8 seconds. No timeouts. They need to push the ball. Hands to Brunson. He's their clutch player. Fires a 3 and bangs it in. Jalen Brunson from downtown. Knicks with the lead. That could ultimately be the series. Timeout Pacers 2.4. It's either going to be a catch and shoot or one dribble shoots. Inbound is top in. Finds an open Halliburton. It's a deep one. Puts it in. Pacers win Game 4. They tie up the series. Unbelievable. The third game winner of the postseason for the young superstar out of Iowa State. I mean, that was a decent look. Brunson got there late. Halliburton, I mean, that was a deep one too. The Knicks can't believe it. What an ending. It was Brunson and Halliburton. These fans are going crazy. This series is now tied up at 2 apiece. OKC up by 6, and it's going to be over. Dort doesn't get the free throw, but it doesn't matter. The Timberwolves, who win Game 1 of the series, will lose 4 in a row as the Thunder are going to the NBA Finals. Their first since Durant was on the team back in 2012. What a big-time win it was for the Thunder. They advance on, and man, they are your Western Conference champs. As the Timberwolves fans, I mean, they felt like they should have won this series low-key. And the Indiana Pacers win Game 5 in New York, and they're up in this series 3-2, 120-112. How about this Pacers team? They are 1 game away as they go back home from advancing to the NBA Finals. As the Knicks, I mean, must win, go home as they go to Game 6 in Indiana. The New York Knicks are battle-tested, a 4-point lead with 5 seconds, inbound to Brunson, and the Pacers won't foul. They will accept defeat, and that means Game 7 to go to the NBA Finals in New York. A rematch of last year. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, what a series this has turned into. Towns with 29, but guys, the best words in sports. Game 7. I'll see you in New York as we're going to find out who moves on. The Knicks trying to get vengeance from last year. They're up by 3 points in Game 7. 40 seconds. Here is Siakam. Now going at Hart. Siakam missed it. Rebound Towns. These fans on their feet. They're 30 seconds away from going to the finals. Can you believe it, Knicks fans? If they get a basket here, that could be the dagger. The ball in the hands of the clutch player of the year. Brunson, pump fake. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. They go to Towns. Here he is. Missed it. Pacers the rebound. No timeout. Need a 3-pointer. Will the Knicks foul? It's Turner. Shoots it and puts it in. We're tied at 117. What a big shot from Turner. Now it's in the hands of Brunson. He has a chance to win the game. Brunson rises. missed it. Overtime, Miles Turner, big time shots, and this game isn't over yet. We will head to overtime. Now in overtime, 35 seconds. We are still tied. I mean, what a game this is. Both these teams fighting so hard to go to the finals. Siakam driving, kicks it to Halliburton. Halliburton won that game 4 for a crazy win. Halliburton got it to go. What a playoffs he is having as he is dancing all over the logo. If I'm the Knicks, I gotta take that personal. Now 17 seconds. New York down by 2. Now they go to Bridges. Bridges against Toppin. Gets in the paint. Bridges got it. That is a tough layup, and he ties it at 135. Pacers have a chance to win the series. Here we go. Siakam with 4. Driving. Siakam in the paint with 2. Up and under. Decent look, but it's off the mark. He missed it point blank. Double overtime in Game 7. What a game.
We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the
Double overtime, and we are still tied. I mean, this is insane, guys. This might be one of the best games so far 2025 in the simulations, as Brunson misses the three-point shot. 34 seconds. The Pacers now have the ball, and none of these teams can really hold on to a big lead. 28 seconds in the paint. Siakam has the mismatch. Siakam, I mean, this is not really a mismatch. Harder, great defender. Gets the stop and an offensive rebound. They swing it around the horn. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Screen from Turner. It is Matherin with the ball. In the paint. Turner dunks it home. The Pacers take a 2-point lead. 11.9 seconds to go. Here is Brunson looking to tie the game or to win this series. Brunson working on him is Halliburton. Down to 3 seconds. Brunson, he gives it up. It's Bridges. He missed it! Oh my goodness, he missed it! And then next fall, as Indiana will go to the NBA Finals, they win Game 7. Unbelievable finish. Heartbreak for the Knicks fans. And the Pacers, I mean, what a resilient victory. In one of the best games in simulation history, Karl Towns, 51 minutes, he had 32 and 21, Brunson with 30, Bridges with 24, and it just wasn't enough as Siakam at 31, Nesmith 27, a lot of guys over 20 for the Pacers. What a conference finals. I mean, guys, this simulation was so much fun. We might as well simulate the end and see who wins it. Right now, OKC up 2-0, 3-0. Are they really going to sweep the Pacers? Let's see if they do it. Indiana's home, and this is a close game so far as the second quarter ends. I mean, high scoring one as well. OKC now just takes a big lead, and they're going to sweep the Pacers to win the finals, but this simulation today was all about the Eastern Conference and Western Conference championships, as we saw the Thunder beat the Timberwolves in 5, and the Pacers beat the Knicks in 7. What a video. I hope you all enjoyed. This was so much fun. Guys, let me know your conference finals predictions down below. But it's Halftime Productions. You are all the GOATs. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, as we out for today.